What's up, everybody? Earl here, coming to you from my garage. I wanted to do a quick video and give you my thoughts and opinions on the differences between the V4 5010 and the V5 5010. Before I bought the V5 a couple weeks ago, I've been riding the V4 for about 3 years, and I absolutely love this bike. It is a shred machine. Well, at least for people who ride, aggressively. I'm a pretty aggressive rider. I'm hitting the jump lines, drops, features, doing all the stuff. So I wanted something that I could really throw around. I'm not into cross country, so I don't care about going fast for long periods of time. Before I bought the V5, I, like everybody else, went to YouTube trying to get as much information as I could to really learn about the differences and was it worth it, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so I've been riding a V4 for 3 years. This is a carbon frame with an XT build, XT components all around, and I've never had an issue with this bike. I go up to North Carolina in the summers, ride Cayuga, DuPont, been over to Tennessee. This bike has never let me down. Even just being a 27.5 in the mountains, never had an issue. And I'm hitting, the Cayuga jump lines over there and everything. This thing is phenomenal. Nothing bad to say, except the reverb dropper post went bad after about 1.5 years. And I've come to find that, I guess it's an issue, the stealth. Dropper posts go bad sometimes quicker, sometimes later. Anyways, nothing wrong with that bike. So, coming to the V5, I was riding the trails about a month ago, and the guy's like, oh yeah, Santa Cruz bikes are on sale. And I wasn't ready to buy another bike. I was like, I love my bike, everything's cool, no issues. Then I started looking at the prices, and I was able to get like almost $1,000 off this and another 500 because I bought it from Jensen, and there's no tax when you buy from Florida. So I saved like $1,500 on this. Still expensive, don't get me wrong, $6K, because this is a CC build frame, and it's got the SRAM Eagle XO1, I think. I'm not really a SRAM guy. It's my first bike with SRAM. I've had Shimano on this bike and my other bikes, and I just love how the XT brakes feel. I will say this shifting is fine. I don't care, but I don't like these SRAM G2 brakes. They're okay. Like you hear in the reviews, they're okay. They're not terrible. Like I'm riding with them on now, but I'm about to throw a set of McGurrs on there. I ain't messing around with this machine. Anyways, okay, let's just get to the differences. I got some stuff I gotta do, so I wanna make this quick. The main differences, I would say for me, is that with the 29-inch wheel in the front, I'm able to hold my lines going into turns, in and out of turns, faster. Like I shouldn't say faster. I'm able to hold those lines better. Like I don't feel the front wheel getting a little bit shaky. And I think, not to say I can't hit lines fast in the turns with that, but I noticed this bike is just a little bit more stable. So in turn, I guess the question is this bike faster than the V4? And I would say, yes, it is. Not by leaps and bounds, but by the stability of that 29 in the front and the slightly longer wheelbase. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't have them off the top of my head, but it wasn't much. I remember looking at it. A few inches, maybe, not even, an inch or two, whatever it is. The bike's faster. It definitely climbs a little bit better. I wouldn't say a ton better, but it definitely feels like it engages a little bit better going up the hills. They reduced the anti-squat 16%, whatever. I don't get into all that, the technicals. Just go by feel, and it climbs better up the hills. I will say, as far as the speed too, the 29 in the front helps the bike maintain rolling momentum. Okay, so it's just faster overall. Like not tons faster, but it's faster. No doubt, not to say that this bike is slow, but this bike is faster and it feels more stable. Everything else is pretty much the same. Oh yeah, feeling wise. This one came with the Super Deluxe Plus rear shock and Super Deluxe pike in the front. Amazing suspension. It's one notch up. It's a Super Deluxe Ultimate pike and Super Deluxe Ultimate rear shock. And is it softer? Yes. Is it a lot softer and feeling more cush? No. Maybe 10%, I guess. I don't know. So, is it a better bike than the V4? Yes! No, I don't know. What I heard somebody in a review on one of the YouTube reviews say it's a more capable bike, and I would second that. I think it is. It just, I don't know if it feels better, because this bike feels amazing. But I think it's more capable. It's more stable. Is it fair to say it jumps a little bit better too? Probably a little bit. It feels a little boingy coming off the top of the lip versus this one. But this bike, man, I could just throw it around like crazy. Oh, that's a good point, bringing it up. Does the 29 in the front feel bulky or hinder anything? Because I have debates with friends and they're like, oh no, 29 in the front, really good riders. And they only ride 27 and a half. They're like, that's it, 27 and a half, 29 is too big and bulky. So I was a little concerned because I jump a lot and I didn't want, the bulkiness. Dude, not even an issue. Like, not even an issue. Like I said, it carries the speed and the momentum better. So coming into the jumps, maybe a little faster. I don't know. There's something about it, though. It just boings off the top. But so does this bike, too. But, I don't know, just different. Maybe the rebound set a little too high in this one. Or something is just giving me that boinginess. I don't know. But anyone trying to decide between the two, if it's a better bike, yes and no. So if you stayed with the V4, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But this gives you a little bit more stability. Like I said, be able to hold the lines better coming through the turns. And because there's some turns, I ride the same lines same trails a lot, and I've been riding them for years. And there's ones where I'll come down like off a hit or a jump, and then I'm coming around. And I usually got to just tap the brakes a little bit on this guy just to set me up for the turn. This one, the same turns, I don't touch the brakes at all. I'll come fast. Now I'm just holding that line right through. So which in turn makes it faster, I guess. But if you didn't want to pony up the money and you just want to stay on the V4, not an issue, man. You got a great bike. If you got the dough and you want to flow, then it's worth it. I'll be selling this bike. I might be keeping it for my son. He's kind of young though. He's only 11. He's still got, this is a medium frame. So he's got a couple years. But yeah, dude, I'm happy. I guess the overall thing is I'm happy. I think it's a great bike. All right. If anyone's got any questions, let me know. Peace out.